The aims of a health promotion program for people with disabilities are to reduce secondary conditions like obesity and hypertension, to maintain functional independence, to provide an opportunity for leisure and enjoyment, and to enhance the overall quality of life by reducing environmental barriers to good health. A greater emphasis must be placed on community-based health promotion initiatives for people with disabilities in order to achieve these objectives. Blue zones are areas in the world where people are living longer and healthier lives. These areas include Japan, Italy, Costa Rica, Greece, and California. People from National Geographic and some other researchers found 9 characteristics that all of these places had in common. They refer to these as the Power 9. Number 1 is to move naturally. Typically, these people didn't have high-tech machines to do farming for them or to cut their grass. They had to do it all by hand, so they're forced to move. So maybe get up and change the channel instead of using the remote. Number 2 is purpose. Know what you want to do with your life. This can add up to 7 years of life expectancy. Number 3 is downshift. Stress is everywhere and there's no escaping it, especially in PT school. So you gotta learn how to manage it. Pray, exercise, meditate, or maybe go out for happy hour. I don't know. Number 4 is the 80% rule. These people got some discipline. They stop eating when their stomach is 80% full. That 20% gap could be the difference between losing weight or gaining it. Number 5 is the plant slant. These people love some beans, but not like barbecue baked beans or anything, more like black or lentils. And they don't really eat that much pork, so maybe put down the bacon. Number 6 is wine at 5. Yes, girl, go get you some wine. These people did. They typically would drink 1 to 2 glasses per day, but that doesn't mean you should save all that up and drink it on the weekend. Number 7 is to belong. Most of these people were spiritual and belonged to some kind of faith-based community. And number 8, loved ones first. These people had good relationships with their families, and they didn't just throw the old people in a nursing home and forget about them. Number 9 is right tribe. You gotta hang with the right people. Smoking, obesity, happiness, and even loneliness are contagious. Speaking of the Power 9, if you go to the APTA website, you can find a handy-dandy list of 9 tips physical therapists say will help you age well. Let's go over those, shall we? Number 1, chronic pain doesn't have to be the boss of you. Each year, 116 million Americans experience chronic pain from arthritis to other conditions, costing billions of dollars in medical treatment, lost work time, and lost wages. Proper exercise, mobility, and pain management techniques can ease pain while moving and at rest, improving your overall quality of life. Number 2, you can get stronger even if you're old. Research shows that improvements in strength and physical function are possible in your 60s, 70s, and even 80s and older with the appropriate exercise program. Number 3, you may not need surgery or drugs for low back pain. Low back pain is often overtreated with surgery and drugs despite a wealth of scientific evidence demonstrating that physical therapy can be an effective alternative and with much less risk than surgery and long-time use of prescription medications. Number 4, you can lower your risk of diabetes with exercise. 1 in 4 Americans over the age of 60 has diabetes. Obesity and physical inactivity can put you at risk for this disease, but a regular, appropriate physical activity routine is one of the best ways to prevent and manage type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Number 5, exercise can help you avoid falls and help you keep your independence. About 1 in 3 U.S. adults aged 65 or older falls each year. More than half of adults over 65 report problems with movement, including walking, stooping, and standing. Group-based exercises led by physical therapists can improve movement and balance and reduce your risk of falls. It can also reduce your risk of hip fractures, 95% of which are caused by falls. Number 6, your bones want you to exercise, and so does Cody. Osteoporosis, or weak bones, affects more than half of Americans over the age of 54. Exercises that keep you on your feet, like walking, jogging, and dancing, are exercises using resistance, such as weightlifting, can improve bone strength or reduce bone loss. Number 7, your heart wants you to exercise. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in the U.S. One of the top ways of preventing it and other cardiovascular disease, you guessed it, exercise. Research shows that if you already have heart disease, appropriate exercise can improve your health. Number 8, your brain wants you to exercise. People who are physically active, even later in life, are less likely to develop memory problems or Alzheimer's disease. A condition which affects more than 40% of people over the age of 85. And number 9, this one's kind of random. You don't have to just live with bladder leakage. More than 13 million women and men in the U.S. have bladder leakage. Don't spend your years relying on pads or rushing to the bathroom. Seek help from a PT. You're welcome.